Okay, so Mr. Lowe, I read your case. It's definitely different. So I guess my question to you is, why are we here?
Well, I'm here suing her because I gave her $100 for $200 worth of food stamps. So I go to the grocery store, go to the checkout counter, and it's only $125 on the food stamp card. So I just want my $100 back. I had to unbag the groceries. The lady in the store made me unbag the grocery and take them back to the aisles. I'm like, I just want my $100 back. So I'm suing her for public embarrassment.
So you're telling me, if I'm not mistaken, that both of you guys just committed a felony by buying and selling food stamps, government assistance. Is that correct?
Nah, nope.
You sir, you do know that buying food stamps is a federal crime, correct?
I mean, but people do it all the time, man. I mean, especially where we from, you know?
No, I don't understand where we are from.
I'm sorry, where I'm from.
And because people do it all the time, because people do it all the time, doesn't make it a passable offense. So what you're telling me, and $200 wasn't on the card, is that what you're saying? You're saying only the amount available was $125.
Exactly.
Did you use the $125?
No, I didn't. So that's why I want my $100 back. She can have a card.
She can have the card. Okay, hold on a second. So let me hear from you, Miss Perry. Tell me what happened.
So, dude asked me if I can let him use my food stamp card in exchange for some cash, because he didn't feel like paying taxes on his food.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a friendly person. So sure, I'll help you out. So I told him he could have what's left on my card. At the point, I thought it was $200 for his $100 in cash. Barter. At the end of the day, I'm assuming that it's $200 on the card. So if it was only $125 on the card, that must mean that the person who used it before him spent over their limit. I'm sorry about that.
Hold on a second. So hold on a second, Ms. Perry. So are you telling me that you're out here collecting government assistance and you're selling government assistance?
No, that's not what I said at all. I said that whomever used it before him.
So
I didn't say it wasn't me.
Was it you? Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
It could have been my daughter. There's multiple people in my household. So evidently there was only $125 remaining. He could have used that $125. If he didn't use the $125, that's his fault.
But that's not the deal.
It was available to him.
I understand that it was available to him, but that's not the arrangement that you guys had. Am I correct?
I mean, if you want to put it that way. But honestly, the arrangement was stamps for cash. He got stamps, I got cash.
So you're telling me that you sold him $200 worth of food stamps for $125. That's not
well, as you pointed out earlier, this is a fellow offense, so I'm not going to say I sold him anything. I'm going to say that we traded.
Okay.
At this point, this was a trade. I traded. I'm going to now say $125 for $100. He decided not to use it. Not my business.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, so Mr. Lowe, did you use the $125 that was on the card?
No, I never used it. And that's why
you should have.
Get my money back. But
that's your problem.
That's not my problem. How's that my problem? If I paid,
don't act like you ain't never been in the store and ain't have enough money before and had to put some stuff back.
Okay, so you want me to pick out some stuff back?
You did it.
No. First of all, I was on time schedule, so I didn't have time to be doing all that.
Then.
I knew I paid for $200. That's what's supposed to be on the card. That's what's supposed to be on the card.
You had time to put it back, so then evidently you had time to pick out what you wanted. Not my business. You should have used the $125.
No. Picking out, that takes a whole lot.
You walked around the whole store and put it back.
I needed $200.
You said you walked around the store and put it back.
I paid you for. That's bad business. That's bad business right
You
there.
should have used what you got. This ain't no business deal. I was helping you, my dude.
No.
I don't sell food stamps. That's against the law. This wasn't a business deal.
But then you need the
cash. I was helping you. No.
I'm helping you too.
I had food stamps.
In return, you're not giving me what I paid for.
Okay.
No,
Right, so
dude, you got food stamps. That's what you asked for.
Okay, hold on. Order in the court. So here's the deal. I find this is ironic that you guys would bring this before me today. Where you both are blatant.
Who are you guys? I don't even want to be here.
Well, you're here. I find it funny that you two guys are here before me today, committing a blatant felony. But anyway, I'm going to move forward with my ruling. So, Miss Perry, he paid you, or y'all did a barter, I take it, for 100 for 200, if I'm not mistaken. I know how it goes. He gave you $100. He's supposed to get $200 in food stamps. He's saying he didn't utilize your card. When he returned the card had the same balance on it that it had when he received it. So he's asking.
Who said that?
Well, that's what you said. That's what he said. So at the end of the day,
I didn't say that. I said it had 125 on it. Evidently, when I gave it to him, I didn't say there was anything on it when I got it back.
But you did acknowledge the fact that he didn't use it. So with that being said, I am going to rule in Mr. Lowe's favor for $100.
He should have used that $100 that he got on them food stamp cards.
No. You should have gave me my full $200 that I paid for. That's what you should have did.
You should have used what you got.
You ain't the only one that's selling food stamps. I go somewhere else.
All right, then. Have fun with that.
Hey, you do know that this is felonious and recorded, right? I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that.
Do you have a dispute and would like to settle it before our forum? If so, contact us at info@basicallyctv.com. Basically Court TV, where the disputes are somewhat real and everyday disagreements are handled however the judge sees fit.